Hello all, welcome to Basic Mathematics Class 3. In this class, we will be learning about lines and angles and trigonometry. What is line? Line is nothing but it connects 2 points. Line connects 2 points. So we have horizontal lines and vertical lines. Okay, and apart from these two, we have parallel lines and perpendicular lines. Okay, so here what is a parallel line and what is a horizontal line? Now you see, this is a horizontal line, this is a vertical line. Horizontal line is 180 degrees to its horizon, vertical line is 90 degrees to the horizon, and parallel lines are the lines, okay, which are parallel to each other. That means if you take distance between these two lines at this particular point is same as the distance at this particular point. So the distance is same at any point of any reference point. The distance between the two lines are same. Example is railway tracks. We have perfect parallel lines. Okay, and what is a perpendicular line? Perpendicular lines means we have the two lines are crossing at an angle of 90 degrees. This is called as perpendicular lines. Okay, and we have angles. What is an angle? When two lines cross each other, angle is formed. Okay, so we have three types of angles. One is acute angle, obtuse angle, and we have right angle. So acute angle is an angle which is less than 90 degrees. Obtuse angle is an angle which is more than 90 degrees. And right angle is an angle which is exactly equal to 90 degrees. Now if you take this as our reference line and the line is crossing like this, now this particular angle is less than 90, so this is an acute angle. Now similarly for obtuse angle, if we are taking this as a reference line and the line is crossing like this, and this angle which is greater than 90, that is your obtuse angle. And then we have right angle with a reference line. If it is forming 90 degrees, then it is a right angle. So when we are discussing about these things, we should remember few of the other things, which means if you are taking any line and you take this as your reference point, okay, so there are few angles that you can easily remember. Is the angle from this point to this point is 180 degrees, and if you take the full rotation, this is 360 degrees. Okay, and if you take half of its rotation, this angle is 90 degrees. Okay, so this will help you solve some of the problems when required. Okay, so let's head back to trigonometry. Trigonometry is all about triangles. Okay, so what is a triangle? Triangle is a thing, or a triangle is the one which has three sides. Okay, which has three sides. Let's just assume it has A, B and C. So the angle is theta. Okay, you take any angle. We have different angles. We'll discuss that about that in a bit. Okay, so whichever is just side by this angle, we call that as adjacent side, or in short ADJ, or we can represent that as AB. Okay. For to ease it a bit, I am just representing this AB as capital A, and similarly the side opposite to the angle is opposite side. Okay. To shorten a bit, OPP, or I am representing as BC, the line between these 2 points BC, and I am representing it as a capital B for to ease it for explanation purposes. Okay. And the side which is opposite to adjacent, this is hypotenuse, HYP, and I am representing it as AC, which is represented as capital C. Okay. And you should remember one thing in a triangle, all angles, okay, sum of all angles in a triangle is equal to 180 degrees. So, in triangles we are having three types of triangles, which is equilateral triangle. So, what is an equilateral triangle? All the angles in a triangle is 60 degrees. That means even all the sides are same. All the sides are same in an equilateral triangle, because the angles of all the angles are 60 degrees. So, the sides are same. We have isosceles triangle. That means two sides of triangle are same. Any two sides, just take any two sides of a triangle, it will be same. The third side will differ based on the angle. Okay. And we have right angle triangle. Right angle triangle means one angle is exactly 90 degrees. One angle is exactly 90 degrees. So, in order to find one side of any side of a triangle, we need to know either the angle of a triangle or the side, okay, the distance of the side. So, if we know angle of a triangle, we have this formulas we can use: sin theta equal to opposite by hypotenuse, or cos theta equal to adjacent divided by hypotenuse, tan theta equal to sin theta by cos theta. So, if we will apply that formula, opposite by adjacent. Okay. So, these are the formulas that we will use. Apart from this, we have Pythagorean theorem. Pythagorean theorem, by using this we can find any side of a triangle. That means it states that hypotenuse, or in short we have mentioned HYP, so I will use that. Hypotenuse square equal to opposite square plus adjacent square. Okay. So, this is what the theorem states. So, we have the simple representations of CBA. By using CBA, we can write this as C square equal to B square plus A square, or A square plus B square, anything is one in the same. Now, we will see one example regarding this Pythagorean theorem. Say, now this is a triangle, okay, where A, this side is 2 and this side is 1. We have to find out C. We know that C square equal to A square plus B square, that is C equal to square root of A square plus B square, that is equal to square root of A is 2 square plus B square, that is equal to square root of 4 plus 1 equal to square root of 5, that is equal to 2.23. Okay. So, this is how we can calculate the other side. Now this really helps us to find out the distance, because we always deal with these triangles. Okay, let's take distance. You have your beams and you're just setting up. You just need to know how much distance or else we set up this ropes, right, slings and all. So how much distance sling is required? So to calculate all these things, we can use this Pythagoras theorem. For example, say this is your pipeline, okay, and okay, so I'll just draw it afresh. So let's just say this is your pipeline and this is your center. Okay, now here is your hook. Now you need to know how much distance slings are required in order to hook it at this particular distance. Okay, so how will you find out? You can just divide this and calculate for this half, and you will get this distance and the distance or length of the particular sling, and the same is applicable to this side as well. Okay, if you will calculate for one side, we will get it for the another side. So now this is for you to solve these problems. Okay, now we have a triangle where A equal to 3, B equal to 2, then find out what is the C. And similarly, if we have another triangle, okay, where A equal to 2, C equal to 6, find out what is the value of B. Okay, solve these problems and we will meet you in next class.